benefit of it. Okay. Okay. So I think we were in this slide somewhere, no? 1 second. No, this I did not explain. I think we finished with this only. All this one. This only we did it. No,
Mataji,
sadhana.
we are
Why this?
supposed to start Raganuga Bhakti today.
Yeah.
Raganuga.
So last time we finished with Vaidhi
Chapter
Sadhana
10.
Bhakti. Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti finished last time. Now today we are going to start with 10th slide, that is 15th chapter, spontaneous devotional service, that is Raganuga Bhakti. Now, actually Raganuga means what? That is a bhakti. When you come to that particular stage, you will become ecstatic. You will have the feeling that you will start feeling something from inside. And uh, here again, some words are slightly confusing. So try to understand what I want to say. Here, 1 second. Here you can find that is in Vrindavana, Krishna's direct associates exhibit spontaneous devotional service. The residents of Vrindavana engage in spontaneous reactions with Krishna, and that is known as Raganuga. And to be more specific, it is called Ragatmika. Now, the type of devotional service done by the gopis of Vrindavana, Goloka Vrindavana, and also from this Vrindavana, earthly Vrindavana, and the other associates, that is supposed to be the spontaneous, they want to do it, comes that devotional service all of a sudden, and that one is called Raganuga Bhakti, and that is the Raganuga. That particular spontaneous interaction with Lord Krishna is called Raganuga, and that is because they are coming to some sort of mellows with Lord Krishna. So the better word for this Raganuga Bhakti is called Ragatmika. Raga means that is intense. Atmika means very essence. Meaning of Raga is intense. That intense feeling of doing devotional service by the eternal associates of Lord Krishna is called Ragatmika Bhakti. You understood? When you
Mataji, can
say
you repeat this? What is that Raga and Atmika?
Raga means there is an intense feeling from inside to do the devotional service. Atmikya means what? The very essence of doing the devotional service. Now we are just thinking about the people at the platform of Lord Krishna. They are above the three modes of material nature. So even when the jiva from this particular world reaches that particular world, that is that Goloka, we are not directly doing the devotional service to Lord Krishna. Instead, we will follow somebody, some of the associates of Lord Krishna. Now, Yashoda Maya or Devaki Maya or anybody for that matter, whoever is eternal associate of Lord Krishna, we will take their shelter. Then only we will get the bhakti. Bhakti is not easily available. So we have to follow them. So because all of them are ecstatic, they all have direct connection with Lord Krishna. So they all are known as Raganuga. And sometimes what will happen, their bhakti becomes so intense, they want to do something for Lord Krishna. So there will be an intense desire for them to do some particular type of seva to Lord Krishna, and that is called Ragatmika. Ragatmika is supposed to be the modified form of Raganuga. Is that point clear?
Yes.
In general, you can say Raganuga, but to be more specific, it is Ragatmika. It is more and more fine-tuned type of bhakti towards Lord Krishna by the eternal associates of Vrindavana. Now, when I say Vrindavana, it could be at both the places, because even in the earthly Vrindavana also Nitya Leela is happening. We are not seeing because we are not evolved. That's the reason we are not seeing. Krishna is not gone. He is here. And all gopis are here. We can easily make out when you go to Vrindavana, we can see how those trees and all, how the trees will be growing like this. They will have only a particular height. They are not growing like teakwood tree or any other tropical forest. They have a particular way of growth. So that shows that all of them are gopas and gopis, all the associates of Lord Krishna. So try to understand the refined or the modified form of Raganuga is called Ragatmika. These individuals do not need to learn about devotional service, as they are already perfect in following all the principles and have attained a natural loving relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Now we are in the Vedi Sadhana Bhakti. Somebody is asking us. Make a pardon. When you are going to that higher level, what will happen? They have already crossed all our levels. See, we are still, somebody is asking us. Even today, somebody was asking me in the sense, those who are in my batch and everybody, there is a question, what you are doing, where you are. So many questions are there because we are always having a fear in our mind. We will be questioned whether we are doing properly or not. Are we doing? We are committing to certain Google forms. Isn't it? We are supposed to fill it and give. But when you cross all these limits, what will happen? That bhakti comes automatically in you because you will develop bhava. And bhava is supposed to be a seed for prema. Got it? So when you go to the highest level, there is no difference between bhava and prema. You can easily make out the life of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had taken he has come here just to relish the mood of a devotee also, along with spreading Harinam. So he wanted to see how Srimati Radharani is doing so much of service to me. What is her mood of doing the devotional service unto me? So when he is looking at Purushottama, that is Jagannath, what exactly is happening? He is going to that ecstasy level. Under such condition, he is losing his consciousness. He is falling down. So these and all are spontaneous reactions, spontaneous relationship they are developing with Lord Krishna. Since he is a devotee, he is behaving like a devotee, but he himself is Lord. But again, from his behavior, we are not supposed to imitate. So here we have to understand two different terms. What is the difference between following and imitation? What is the difference? What is the difference between imitation and following?
Imitation means exactly doing what they're doing. Following in the footsteps means having the same humility and doing the service, Mataji. Like treating, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, like he want to be servant of the gopis who are serving the Lord.
So we are dasanu, dasanu, dasa. That is the reason. This is a reminder to us. We all are having a dasi. So every time it is reminding you, you are still a servant, servant of servant of servant. Got it? This is a reminder to us. And try to understand. Ragatmika means, Raganuga means what? Raganuga means they are coming into that bhava state, and bhava will have a reaction. That is the reason. Now we are following them because we have completed our Vaidhi sadhana bhakti, and you started developing some sort of symptoms so that you will do all your sadhana by yourself. Nobody is compelling you to do. Nobody is after you. Nobody is checking whether you are doing all egadashis and all whatever is told to you to do. Got it? That particular stage you are following somebody. Whom you are following? Your spiritual master. So you are becoming a Raganuga. Now, when you go to the higher level, what will happen? You will have a direct interaction with Lord Krishna in line with some of his eternal associates. This you remember, directly we are not going and interacting with Lord Krishna. We may follow somebody's path and we are just following what others are doing. We are not imitating. So there is no anukaran, only we are supposed to do anucharan. Anucharan means following, anukaran means imitation. Try to differentiate these two terms. When you talk in English, there is no much of a difference, but when you explain it in Hindi, it has got a major difference. Now, these two individuals do not need to learn because they have already elevated devotees. They don't have to study now how to do devotional service. They are into service only. Sometimes they will have the intense love for it. Then they will have that kind of a interaction with Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna is supposed to be what? Bhakta Valsala. Now that is the reason he will always exchange love with his devotees. For instance, the cowherd boys who play with Krishna do not need to undergo austerities, penances, or yogic practices to engage in play with him. Can we imagine we are playing with Lord Krishna? Not at all possible. Got it? But what about the Gopas and Gopis? They were there whenever he is coming. He is a king. Whenever he comes, he will bring all his associates. Why he is coming? Just to relish his pastimes in different planets and also to re-establish dharma and also to protect his own devotees. So three major reasons why Lord Krishna is coming to different planets. Now he is here in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. He might be continuing his Leela in some other planet because he is fond of doing pastimes. So he does it, and just to please him, all his eternal associates are participating in the activities of Lord Krishna willingly. Now, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya 22 chapter, that is 149 verse, Ragatmika Bhakti Mukhya Vrajavasi Jane Tara Anugada Bhaktira Raganuga Name. The original inhabitants of Vrindavan are attached to Krishna spontaneously in devotional service. Nothing can compare to such spontaneous devotional service, which is called Ragatmika Bhakti. Now, as you study in detail that nectar of devotion, you will understand that the bhakti of this one, gopis, it is beyond compare. Even the wedded relationship, the what to say, the queens of Dwaraka, they are inferior to gopis of gopis of Vrindavana. So you can say that they are the highly exalted devotees, and their bhakti is called Ragatmika Bhakti. So Ragatmika Bhakti is nothing but a modified, or it is a refined form of Raganuga Bhakti. When a devotee follows the footsteps of the devotees of Vrindavan, his devotional service is called Raganuga Bhakti. So this is our Bhakti. See, when we are crossing all the three modes of material nature, we are coming at the platform of Shuddha Sattva state. At that particular state, we can do devotional service to Lord Krishna. And that time also, we are not directly going and doing the devotional service. Instead, we have to follow some eternal associates to whom you like. Means some people will be doing dancing for him, some people will be doing arti for him, some people will be doing cooking for him. Everything, everywhere, some things are happening. So whatever you like, that you will be just going and doing. And again, there is no question of you are a male or a female there. Why it is so? Because Jiva is not having any maleness or femaleness, because whatever body you get, you behave like that. Jiva is neither male nor female. So you can say there is only one Purusha, that is Lord Krishna. Rest everything is Prakriti. Now, coming to that, in simple terms, Rupa Goswami describes Raganuga Bhakti as a type of devotional service where one is completely absorbed in thoughts of something with strong desire for love. So that is an intense prema towards Lord Krishna. This type of devotion is characterized by spontaneous attraction. Now, here there are two different categories of devotional service. One is based on sensory attraction, when you are attracted to Lord Krishna because of the senses, because that is called Kamarupa. See, you are attached to him, you are attracted to Lord Krishna because of his beauty, you are attracted more into the beauty. Means the vision, your vision is attracting, getting attracted to the beauty of that. You are not seeing anything else. So, such kind of things with your sensory organs, you are getting attracted. That is called Kamarupa, lusty desire for Lord Krishna. And the other one is based on the personal relationship. Now, when you think about this one, what to say, Yashoda Maya, she has got a Valsalya Rasa. She wanted Lord Krishna to be her son. So always she will look him as Vatsalya, or you can say the relationship, the personal relationship. Now we can develop this kind of relationship with Lord Krishna following the eternal associates in Vrindavana. Is it clear? These particular points? 5% of whatever I said.
Yes,
Right?
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Okay. So now you see the next chapter, the same thing continued. So in nutshell, all this written in yellow we will read. Spontaneous love for Krishna is called Raganuga Bhakti, felt by the eternal associates of the Lord, and the Bhakti visible in the followers of Ragatmika Bhaktas is called Raganuga Bhakti. Did you understand this? Whatever bhakti you find, that is a spontaneous love for Krishna, that is there in the eternal associates of Lord Krishna. You understood? It is a modified form of Raganuga Bhakti, specifically known as Ragatmika Bhakti. Now, the follows of such Ragatmika Bhaktas are called, that particular Bhakti is called Raganuga Bhakti. Is it right? Remember three different terms: sadhana bhakti, force by force. Then comes raganuga. Raganuga is a spontaneous. Again, you have an intense love for Lord Krishna. That is shown by the people of Vrindavana. They are the eternal associates of Lord Krishna. We are the aspiring eternal associates. We did not reach up till that level. So we have to follow somebody there. Then we follow their line. Then one lifetime we may reach at that particular level if we are fortunate. So all such bhaktas in the spiritual world, they are doing direct association and this one bhakti towards Lord Krishna. Their bhakti is called Ragatmigya Bhakti, and they are the Ragatmigya Bhaktas. And who are you then? You are following them. So you can call, you are following them. So you are Raganugas and you are following. Your bhakti is called Raganuga Bhakti. Is that clear?
Yes, Mataji, but we are not even there. We are now in sadhana, no? We are still trying to be sadhana bhakti, actually.
Mataji, this is your humility. This is okay. We should be always humble enough. Who knows Lord Krishna will not take us? We don't know, no? Because even we have to remember the story of this one, what to say, that Damodara. In Damodara also that no, always Yashodamaya was finding two, 2 inches short of that rope. What was the reason? Abu, just now we finished with Damodara month. Tell me the reason why
One
always
is
she
of
was finding.
endeavor and one is mercy of the Lord.
Yeah, we require the mercy of the Lord and also your efforts. See, you are doing your heart, you are doing your 100%. Then His mercy, if both the things comes together, you can also become a Ragatmika if God wishes. So don't get disheartened. We all will go. We have to think that we will go one day. We will do service to Him. However, now see, Srila Rupa Goswami is explaining different outcomes of impersonalist and personalist. Are we are coming under which category out of these two? Personalist. We are seeing the beautiful form of Lord Krishna, listening to the pastimes. We are doing the chanting of holy name. So we are personalist, and we know that there is a Krishna. He is personified. What about impersonalist? They are only seeing the effulgence, so they don't know the beautiful form of Lord Krishna. So different outcomes for the impersonalist and personalist. So the Rupa Goswami is explaining impersonalists who reject the idea of personal God because they are not seeing the God may achieve spiritual perfection and enter into the impersonal Brahman, a formless spiritual existence. So they said, no, they are merging into that Brahman. Brahman is the outer covering. Got it? Outer shell is called Brahman of Bhagavan concept. Okay, that is only they are reaching at the doorstep. They did not get entry into the inside the house. They are just still waiting outside. So they are just at least inside the building, at least inside the building. Or it is just you are finding the daytime, you are saying that this is day because there is light, white color. Got it? So then you say that this is sun. Actually, this is not sun. This is only the rays accumulated and it form a white light. White light is made up of 7 different colors. This and all we studied in school, isn't it? So, however, they are considered enemies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Who is considered impersonalist? Because they cannot accept his divine opulence and try to equate themselves with them. See, they cannot accept that one can understand, but they try to equate themselves with Lord. So, what exactly they are merging with God? When they are merging with Brahman, they say that now there is no difference between God and me. This is their relationship. So, they are considered as the enemies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Now, despite their enmity towards God, the impersonalists are still granted entry to the spiritual kingdom and can dwell in the impersonal Brahman Jyotir, the radiant light of the Absolute. So they can enter into that spiritual kingdom, and they can remain at the outer layer, outer realm of the Absolute. So this is a testament to the Lord's kindness and mercy even towards who oppose him. So Lord Krishna is just he is impartial to his children. He likes all his children. But it so happened, even in our own household, we will find some children are very obedient, some are not. So parents will behave accordingly. Some will have some sort of more likeness because no, they are easy to handle. Some are very difficult to handle. So parents will have some concern about them. Now, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has identified impersonalists as offenders of the Lord. According to him, impersonalists are offenders of the Lord due to their envious attitude towards his greatness. So according to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he says they are envious of the beautiful form of Lord. So the they are the offenders. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had come only 500 years back, but he is also one of the incarnations of Lord Krishna. How many incarnations are there for Lord Krishna?
Number of
Innumerable. Innumerable.
Very
Mataji.
good, very good.
Countless.
Very bold. So you can say that even in your house also Lord Krishna is there. So many. He is present everywhere. Even in Archa Vigraha he is available. An impersonalist can eventually come to understand and surrender to the personal conception of life. It mentions that through knowledge and surrender, an impersonalist can be elevated to the spiritual planet Vaikuntha Loka, where they attain a form similar to the Lord. See, all impersonalists they may get life again. See, afterwards what will happen? They will be further and further elevated and they can reach to Vaikuntha Loka where they may attain Sarupya Mukti. Sarupya Mukti means they may develop the same form as that of Lord Krishna. But that will take so many lifetimes. Got it? It will not be easily available to impersonalist. But when you think about personalist, your line is very clear. Now you see, in Brahmanda Purana, it is mentioned that those who attain liberation from the material contamination and even demons who are killed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead can reach the Brahman concept of life and reside in the spiritual sky of the Brahma Jyotir. We know that now all those who are killed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they all are getting Sayuja Mukti. So those who are getting Sayuja Mukti, they all will remain in the outer layer, outer realm of that this one spiritual world. This spiritual sky is beyond the material sky and is eternal, as stated in Bhagavadgita. So this is above the level of our material world, and again it can be the beginning of the spiritual sky. The enemies and impersonalists may enter into Brahman effulgence. Devotees of the Lord are promoted to the spiritual planets. So there are various planets present. So the devotees of the Lord will be promoted to spiritual planets. Enemies of the Lord, that is the demons and all, and also the impersonalists, they will remain in the Brahman effulgence. Now this is because pure devotees have developed spontaneous love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, allowing them to enjoy the spiritual bliss in association of the Lord in the spiritual planets. See, you people are just purified through different means because you have means so many things you were made to do for years together. Then you developed your own love for Lord Krishna. That is a spontaneous love you are getting. You are reaching up to the bhava level, and from bhava level you cannot come back. That is not at all possible. So such people are purified further and further, and because of that you will be reaching at the spiritual realm. Now, 9 stages of Bhakti Yoga. When you are doing the Bhakti Yoga, according to Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, there is some shloka given here, and according to that, we can understand where you reach, what are the various stages. This you try to remember. Adhav Shraddha Tada Sadhu Sangho Tada Bhajana Kriya Tado Anartha Nivirti Syat Tado Nishtha Rujis Tada Asaktis Tado Bhavas Tada Premabhyu Danchadi. Sadagam Ayam Premna Pratyurbhave Bhavet Kramaha. So 9 stages of Bhakti Yoga are described. 9 stages of Bhakti Yoga. These are not Navavida Bhakti. Navavida Bhakti was told by whom? Prahlad Maharaj.
Prahlad Maharaj.
Yes, that was told by Prahlad Maharaj. Now here, the 9 different stages where you are reaching after a particular level of bhakti. This is what is explained here. Who can come to bhakti? Those who have faith. If you don't have faith, then definitely you are not coming into the line of bhakti. Very first one is called Shraddha. Shraddha means faith. Sadhu Sangha, devotee association. Bhajana Kriya, performance of devotional service. You all are doing devotional service. Anartha Nivarti, when you do so much of devotional service, what will happen? Anartha Nivarti, that is decreasing unwanted attachment. Earlier, we were attached to so many things. Over the years, you may be losing interest in all those things. That is, your desire is getting decreased. Then again, Nishtha, then you will go steady in your bhakti. Then Ruji, Ruji means what? Without anybody's compulsion, you develop taste in that. Then Asakti, Asakti means what? You develop Asakti in Krishna, not in other one. You get detached from material life and you get attached to spiritual life. Then bhava. Bhava means what? You develop some sort of ecstasy, the bliss you can enjoy, that is called bhava bhakti. Then develop the ultimate aim of our life, that is prema, pure love for Krishna. So what are the 9? Shraddha, Sadhu, Sangha, Bhajana Kriya. Then when you do all the 3, when you do all these stages, automatically the 4th stage will come, that is Anartha Nivarti, or everything will become auspicious. It will remove all the attachments. It will remove, the desires will be reduced. Then again, you will go in the steady state, that is Nishtha. Then you develop this one, taste in whatever you do. Then now also see, we are doing that chanting and all we are doing because somebody is after you, and you will be definitely doing it with interest. With interest, that is called ruji, that is called the ruji. Then asakti, you will start getting attached to Lord Krishna. Ecstasy, you will develop that ecstasy state. Then pure love for God, that is prema bhakti. Now here you see, after attaining the stage of anartha nivarti, what are the first 3? Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha,
Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya.
Bhajana Kriya. So these 3 are the basic things. After that, you will reach a stage called Anartha Nivarti. One gets spontaneously attached to the servitors of Lord. At that time, you feel to get attached with the servitors of the Lord. Servitors of the Lord in the sense, the devotees of the Lord. One should not imitate. Imitate, again, this is said everywhere. You are not supposed to imitate, anukaran them, but just follow their path. We have to only follow their path. In this stage, one can remember an eternal associates of the Lord in Vrindavana and love Krishna in the same capacity. You can remember any of his eternal associates, and you can do after Anartha Nivarti, you can think of somebody who is in the eternal world and you can follow their footsteps, not to imitate them, but to follow. Now, every devotee in its perfectional stage has spontaneous attraction for Krishna. Are we getting attracted to Krishna?
Yes, Mataji. Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
So good.
Very
so
much.
good. You all are evolved devotees. That's the reason we are getting spontaneous. Now, that spontaneous word should be added to our attraction. Sometimes it is described as the lusty desire. So here I told you, in the spiritual world, we can have lust for spiritual learning or spiritual doing devotional service. You can have the lust, but material lust is not at all advisable. That is the reason the liberated souls, they are supposed to be desire free. Even those people will develop desire to do more and more devotional service. Got it? So that spiritual lust is advisable, not the material lust. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, the ordinary lusty desire, is called Kamarupa, refers to the desire to glorify one's own personal sense gratification. See, sometimes we'll be so much puffed up. We wanted to think so much about ourselves and we will become very proud of ourselves. That happens many times. And the transcendental desire refers to the desire for serving the sense of the Lord. So Kamarupa and Sambandharupa. Sambandharupa means what? We have to develop some sort of a personal relationship with Lord Krishna, and we should do the service which will please the senses of Lord Krishna. We should not do our own sense gratificatory process, but you have to please the senses of Lord Krishna. Then it becomes transcendental. Now, there are certain examples given here. The very first diagram you see, can you see the diagram? Who is she?
Kubja.
Kubja. Now, in the case of Kubja, she is an hunchbacked woman. She also desired Krishna with great love. She desired Krishna with great love. Her desire is considered to be more worldly or mundane compared to the love of gopis. But again, Krishna is merciful. What Krishna did it?
He touched that and she turned into a beautiful.
She turned to a very beautiful girl. There is a story behind it. I was remembering it now. I don't remember it because there is a story behind it. Who was Kubja in the previous life? And Kubja
Mother,
was
Mother Earth, no, Mataji?
Mandara. Is she Mandara?
No, Mother Earth. Bhumi.
No, Mataji. Some other
Is it
person.
Shurpanaka? No.
I think somebody from Ramayana. I'm not sure about it. If I remember in my last class, I'll tell you. Next class, I'll tell you if I remember. So Kubja, actually, there is a story behind it, and she wanted Krishna to be her husband. That was her love. That was her. I think it must be Rama only because Rama had taken a vow, no, that Ekapatni Vrat. So he could not place.
Yeah,
So
I just checked Mataji. It says Shurpanaka only. She had desired to marry Ramna. Yeah.
So
in the
that was
previous
not
life.
possible. So this life, no, Lord created her in a hunchback form so that nobody will marry her. Understand that? How he is planning the thing. So then nobody will marry her. No, she will remain like that only till he comes. So when he was going to Mathura, he met her. Then straight away he just held her and she became a very beautiful lady. That is what that story says. Now her desire is considered to be more worldly or mundane compared to the love of the gopis. Now, the scholars describe her desire as almost lusty, that is kama praya. And her affection to Krishna is referred to as kama praya, meaning it is similar to the love of the gopis, but not quite the same. See, they have this, she has got the same feeling as that of gopis, but it is not the same. So she must have followed the gopis there. You understood? Because when you go to the spiritual level, you have to follow somebody and you have to follow them. You should not imitate them. Okay. Now this diagram, here you can find Lord Krishna and this must be Shabri, I think. This particular picture. Or I'll tell you. Maybe there in the next. I don't know why I put this particular picture here.
Mataji, this is Kubja after reform, when she become beautiful, I think.
Then she should stand, no, Mataji.
Yeah, but see her dress. She turned into a beautiful lady.
She became a beautiful lady after he touched her. This is, I heard it. We'll see somewhere in the here.
Yeah.
Maybe explaining the Sambandha Rupa sometimes. The picture may be for that. So here in this particular 16th one, we are talking about the Sambandha Rupa, Kama Rupa and Sambandha Rupa, person who wish to emulate the eternal devotees of the Lord, such as the residents of Vrishni and Vrindavana are known as Raganuga devotees. Vrishni means what?
Huh?
Vrishni.
Kunti, mother side.
Actually, Vrishni means what? These are the this one. They all were the rulers of Vraja. They all are Vrajavasis, and Krishna belongs to that Vraja only, Vrishnis. And when we say this one, Vrindavana here, this Vrindavana is Goloka Vrindavana. Vrishni means the earthly Vrindavana here, and the Vrindavana written here is a Goloka Vrindavana. So all those people are called Raganuga devotees. This means that they are striving to achieve the same level of perfection as those devotees. So people wish to emulate the eternal devotees of the Lord, such as eternal devotees of the Lords are the residents of Vrishni and Vrindavana. They all are called Raganuga devotees. And these Raganuga devotees are following the people of Rajavasis as well as Goloka Vrindavana. You understood? Because those who are fortunate, They don't have to do any penances and austerities. That is the reason they are taken birth. Even that minute forms also in Vrindavan are said to be the Vrajavasis, because all of them are the blessed ones. And also the Goloka Vrindavana, there are his eternal associates. So all those are, they are supposed to be followed by the aspiring devotees. And all these aspiring devotees are called Raganuga devotees. This means that they are serving to achieve the same level of perfection as those devotees. Now, that is the reason in the earlier slide we said that the friends of Lord Krishna, they did not do any austerities or penances to play with him when he was a kid. Raganuga devotees do not strictly adhere to the rules and regulations of the devotional service, but rather they are naturally drawn to certain eternal devotees such as Nanda and Yashoda, and they spontaneously try to follow their footsteps. So they are not following the rules and regulations. All the rules and regulations are set for the aspiring devotees. So once you cross all this level, you will develop an attraction to Lord Krishna automatically. That is a spontaneous level. So once you come to that particular level, no rules and regulations are affecting you. You can directly follow any eternal devotees of Lord Krishna, just like Nanda and Yashodamaya. Over the time, they develop a strong desire to become like a particular devotee. They wanted to become like, not the same. And this process is known as Raganuga. So their attachment, that is known as Raganuga. Now, those who aspire to follow the path of the residents of Raja requires being free from the material contamination. Now, that is the main reason we people are told, don't go and stay in Vrindavan and all for many days. Why it is so? Why we are discouraged from staying so many days in a dham?
We may do offenses, Mataji, and offenses will be like 1,000 times more when we do at a dham.
So try to understand wherever you stay, make that place as Vrindavan and that. Otherwise, because we are not blessed to be born there. So once we go there 2-3 days, we observe everything very clearly. I will not commit here. But later on, we forget all those things and we commit so many sins and all. So everything will be multiplied by 1,000, and that much sin will be accumulated when you commit some offense in the dhams. So that is the reason when you go to the dhams, be minimum time there, then later on you come back, wherever you are there, there you make whichever dham you want to make. That is the ideal thing for people like us. Following the rules and devotional service involves reaching a stage called Anartha Nivarti. When you do all those Shraddha, Sadhu, Sangha, Bhajana, Kriya, then you will reach a stage called Anartha Nivarti, where all material impurities are disappearing. Or you can say everything will be burned. You are pure like a molten gold. Sometimes individuals may imitate devotional love without truly being rid of unwanted habits. Sometimes people will be pretending. Sahajiyas, we know that word, no? Sahajiya is a very common word. Pretenders are known as Sahajiya. So sometimes people will imitate as if they are highly evolved devotees. Such individuals may claim to follow figures like Nanda, Yashoda, or Gopis, yet still harbor worldly desires like strong attraction to mundane pleasures. This false display of divine love is mere imitation and lack of authenticity. So they are called Prakriti Sahajiya. They are totally rejected. So we are not supposed to imitate somebody. Whatever you have, that is there in you, that others will understand. But you don't have to show off that you are so and so. Then you are called a Sahajiya. Sahajiya means pretender. Prakriti Sahajiya is a word given here. Now, they are the pseudo sects. This is what Rupa Goswami says. Now, we know that, no, even in this world also, there are so many people pretended to be God. Isn't it? Many God forms we know. We are not taking anybody's name because we don't want to disrespect anybody. But we know there are so many human gods available everywhere, and they have so many followers also, isn't it? But they may pretend to be Lord Brahma, they may pretend to be Lord Vishnu, because I know that when I was into Krishna consciousness, I was the only person from my college. I was the only person into Krishna consciousness, and some students, because to whom I brought into Krishna consciousness, because I was after them. That was the reason. Then during that time also my friends and all, they will go, means there were so many people, worldly people were there, very well known, and people will take leave and they will go to their places playing holy and all those places. Now such people are behind bars, so such type of pretension is more, and wherever such kind of pretensions or sahajiyas are more, there you can find the crowd also will be more. So we don't have to see who is the crowd puller and all. You just ask your conscience whom I should follow. Accordingly, your mind will tell you what you are supposed to do, because Lord resides in your heart. Okay, so we don't have to blindly follow anybody. You have to talk to yourself. You ask the same question to your mind. The mind will tell you what you're supposed to do under any difficulties. Genuine attraction to the loving ways of the gopis will be free from any material contamination. So genuine attraction to the loving ways of gopis, because it is very difficult to become a gopi, is not an easy task. Many may get a chance to uh, follow them, and if you are successful, well and good. Now here, Sadhagarupa and Siddharupa. See, don't get upset. All these words are very tough and it is difficult to remember. Nobody will ask you such questions. Since it is there in the chapter, the important words I included. That's it. You don't get upset with all these things. But all those 9 stages of bhakti, these and all you by heart. Certain examples which are very common, which you definitely listen in the lectures and all you try to remember. So Sadhaka Rupa and Siddha Rupa. Sadhaka Rupa means serving the Lord in one's physical body, and Siddha Rupa means one's mentally conceived eternal spiritual body in serving the Lord. The Sadhaka Rupa means what? You are doing service to Lord Krishna. Siddha Rupa means what? One's mentally conceived eternal spiritual body. What does it mean? You are thinking about somebody. I want to be like that eternal associate, that particular eternal associate. Then that is called Siddharupa. Sadhagarupa means what? You are serving the Lord with your physical body. I am just offering food to him. I am offering this one flower, patram, pushpam, phalam, thoyam, whatever I want to offer, I am offering. I am reading, I am chanting, everything is offered to you. So that is my physical way of doing things. But in mind, you remember that I want to follow that particular type of an eternal devotee. And then that is called Siddharupa, mentally conceived. This one, you are just thinking, you want to aspire, you want to become like that particular devotee, then that is called Siddharupa. A person who has reached the level of being drawn towards Krishna and is working towards freeing themselves from the material attachment but has not yet achieved complete liberation is known as sadhaka. See, we all are the aspiring ones. We have not liberated yet, so we all are sadhaka. So remember, sadhaka example, we ourselves. Sadhaka refers to someone who is actively practicing and developing devotion in Krishna consciousness. Sadhaka is not just any practitioner, but an advanced devotee who has ecstatic love for Krishna. You develop love for Krishna. That means you are a sadhaka. You are just aspiring to become, to do more and more service to Lord Krishna. Srila Rupa Goswami defines a sadhaka as a devotee on the platform of virati, or one who feels attraction for Krishna. This type of sadhaka is known as bhava bhakta. That is, when you go to the bhava stage, you will have an inseparable love for Lord Krishna. You can't avoid him. You have to be with him all the time. That kind of an inner feeling is called bhava. When you come to that particular stage, Rupa Goswami is telling, such bhakta is called bhava bhakta, meaning they have reached a stage of bhava and are qualified to receive the direct darshan of Krishna. That is the Krishna Prem. Ultimately, we want to have a darshan of Lord Krishna. That is Krishna Prem, love for Krishna. However, they have not yet attained prema or pure love and are still dealing with the material obstacles. So that is the reason we are in the material world. We are still under Maya's clutches. We are trying to come out of it. We are almost out of it. We have understood that now there is no point in holding this particular soul back. He is just moving in the right direction towards Lord Krishna. Ultimately, Maya is also serving Lord Krishna by doing all these things, because Krishna wanted all these things will happen through Maya. So Maya is also a great devotee. But Maya is very particular about in her duties. But when she understands this particular soul wanted to be with Lord Krishna, and that soul is trying the level best to achieve that, then Maya will release you slowly. An example of this type of sadhaka is Villamangala Thakur. In Sadhaka Rupa, one follows regulated bhakti. He should continue to act as a neophyte. So never get puffed up that I am so and so, I learned so many things, I know everything. Always remember you are a neophyte. Then you will not have that ego problem. Okay. Siddharupa means one's mentality conceived eternal spiritual body in serving the Lord, following the guidance of an eternal associates of the Lord. See, Siddharupa means you are just taking somebody in your mind. You want to follow Radharani, you want to follow Lalita Sagi, you want to follow Vishakha Sagi, or any Manjaris for that matter. Then you want to follow that particular uh, devotee, eternal associate of the Lord. That comes in your mind. Then from Sadhaka, you are turning into Siddharupa. Got it? So we are far away from Siddharupa. One day we will reach. In this way, a pure devotee of the Lord do devotional service both externally and internally. Right now we are doing devotional service externally because we are only sadhakas. Once you reach advance in your thing, then you will come to a bhava state. Then you can think of doing service to Lord Krishna, following some of the eternal associates of him, and then you are doing devotional service both externally as well as internally through your mind. Externally remains like a neophyte and execute all shastric injunctions, especially hearing chanting. However, within your mind, in his original self-realized position, he serves Krishna in Vrindavana all the 24 hours. So as that particular devotee in your mind, you are always doing service to Lord Krishna. An advanced devotee who is inclined to spontaneous loving service should execute service as a regulative devotee and internally from his realized position. Thus, he performs devotional service both externally and internally. So, these and all are meant for the highly evolved devotees who can do external service as well as internal service. For us, there is a long way to go.
Adaji, Hare Krishna.
Yes.
One
Hare
doubt.
Krishna.
Like, why Bilva Mangala Thakur is put under sadhana, Mataji? Because I think he's the one who said, na, like, Mukti Devi is waiting at my door, but I am not interested.
I'll tell you, Villamangala Thakur, there are two different shlokas coming. Villamangala Thakur is supposed to be, he was into Krishna consciousness. Now, when you talk about Villamangala Thakur, he is from, actually, he had so much of attraction with Lord of Guruvayur. There you will find so many pastimes of Lord Krishna directly dealing with Villamangala Thakur. Now, had you been to Guruvayur temple?
Yes, Mataji, recently with the ISKCON Mangaluru.
Acha, so then that time you must have seen that when you come out of that this one, there is one particular lotus Krishna. It is already shown on the this one northern gate inside on that sanctum sanctorum. All so many pictures are there. There is one particular picture. It was on a different area earlier. Now it is shifted to this particular end. Recently, in this year only they did it. So there, what exactly? Because that Lord Krishna, now when you see Lord Krishna, the Lord Krishna of Guruvayur is supposed to be the Narayana form. That when you see that Vishwarupa, he is a Narayana form only. Vishwarupa means not that our Vishwarupa. There, when you don't put any garlands and all on Lord, then that is called the Vishwarupa Darshan in Guruvayur. And that is the Narayana form there. But again, Lord Krishna is treated as a small baby there. Got it? So this baby Krishna will be all the time playing with Villamangala Thakur. And he was just playing. Then suddenly he realized, Krishna realized that now that priest will be coming there looking for giving him food and all. So he is not there. So he wanted to hide somewhere. So there was a very small pipe is there, even now it is there. So he just had hidden himself there. Then later on when he found out, then he said, somehow I came here, I could not come inside, that's the reason I am here. He did not say that I was with Villamangala Thakur. So Villamangala Thakur was directly seeing Lord Krishna because he is an exalted devotee. But at the same time, having taken birth in this material world, he was having some Kamaruba type of relationship also. You must be knowing also, he went to that Chindamani.
Mataji,
Chindamani
that
is
was
supposed.
earlier, na? After that he changed and then only he became Pilvamangala Thakur, na?
No, Thakur
After
is
that,
a word which is told, but Vilyamangala had this. He became a devotee on a. See, he was a devotee from the beginning, Mataji. Only thing sometimes he gets that we all are devotees, but again sometimes we are distracted
yeah,
from our
because of
devotional
that,
service.
in that story we hear that even after coming to Vrindavana, he was attracted by seeing some couple, and that is why he takes a
The
pin
same
and
thing
takes
happened with
out his
Narada
eyes.
Muni also, Mataji. Narada Muni also similar type of incident happened, and he had to take birth and all. Got it? So Narada Muni
Yeah.
also had similar type of, because he wanted to get married and all. There is some story like that. So that story, when I get time, I'll tell you. So try to understand. Even Bilumangala Thakur, though he is a devotee of Lord Krishna, he developed some sort of attraction towards that one particular prostitute. But prostitute then guided him. How much pain you are taking to reach me? Instead, you should have taken one second, Kirubashankar Prabhuji, let me finish this part. So instead, you are just giving so much time to your bhakti. You should have been with Lord Krishna. Then he understood what she intended to say. So from that time onwards, he started looking at her with a different eye. He accepted her as his devotional, what to say, the spiritual master. Now here he is given as a sadhaka. Why sadhaka? Because sadhaka means he was asked to do bhakti towards Lord Krishna by his spiritual master Chindamani. Understood? Hare Krishna Mataji.
Okay. Yes, Mataji, got it. Yes.
Okay, Kiruba
Hare
Shankar Prabhuji, what do you want to say?
The thing is, when we take efforts following austerity and then getting Krishna Bhakti, still it is because of the mercy of Maya only, Mataji.
It is only because of Maya only we are getting freed, no? Otherwise, Maya will hold you back. Maya will have a testing period. Now, there is always a litmus test. Maya will be testing you, how strong you are.
Okay.
Got it. So again, Maya is also should be convinced. Otherwise, she will put you in this Maya jal. We will be entangled here. So she has to, we have to prove, or our action should be proving her that no, these people are in the right line. They are not going to come back. So now I am just given Sadhaka example by Villamangala Thakur. One more thing I want to say, Villamangala Thakur is already a devotee. So for some time he had been here and there some sort of attraction towards women and all. So under such condition also, Lord was so merciful to him that prostitute by that is for her profession. It is not her liking. That we cannot take them as what the lower category or anything. Now, when you go to the higher studies in Bhagavatam, we are hearing Lord Krishna is even blessing the prostitutes because they are also liking, they are also doing devotional service. So to Lord Krishna. So this sadhaka, because he became a spiritual master, then he was told, you do devotional service to Lord Krishna. So he is an example for sadhaka, bhakti. Then again he started doing everything. He was very lucky. He was getting darshan of Lord of Guruvayur every now and then. So wherever you see some story, there you will find Vilamangal Thakur and also this Lord Krishna. And also there is one another small girl, and that is Manjula. Her name is Manjula. That story I will tell you later. So Lord of Guruvayur is also there. We can see Narayana form is installed, but again Lord Krishna is there everywhere. People say also, see that baby Krishna is just moving around only. He will not sit inside the sanctum. He will be just always outside. So anybody and everybody can get his association when you go to Guruvayur. That is the reason it is called Bhuloka Vaikuntha. Once in lifetime, one should visit this particular place.
So elevated souls like Jada Bharata, how they fall with the attachment with the deer.
That only, Prabhuji, I said, see, you will have that kindness is there in you. Got it? That Jadabarada found that particular, pregnant deer. It was just flowing in the water. And again, he could not save her. He died. That deer died and the child. So then he got attraction. That can happen. Even there we will find the hand of Lord Krishna. Because he will keep the people, all his devotees, he will
As an
make them
instrument.
go. Because even Jaya Vijaya is also became a demon 3 times. No, again his wish. No, and all these eternal people, they are ready to do service in whichever form Lord wanted them to do it. So there
Okay,
is
Mataji.
no question of our understanding is limited, but they know they are ready to do anything. Now we know that that Duli of Vraja, something of that kind. No, Krishna developed a headache. Anybody can say that story?
Yes, Mataji.
Please.
Mataji, one Krishna got headache and he asked for the duli of the
Immediately
Vrajavasis.
one gopi given her saree, no,
Yes,
tearing her.
yes. But those Brajvasis thought that no, it will be a sin and we'll go to hell if we give our Padaduli to Krishna. But when it was told to gopis, they aramse they agreed. They told, okay, we can go to hell, no problem. But the headache of Krishna should be cured first. And then they gave their that Padaduli Mataji.
Okay. Hare Krishna, what a beautiful story. So there we will find the selfless service to Lord Krishna. All Vrajavasis and all other people, they were bothered about themselves, what will happen to them. And what about the gopis? They said, let anything happen to them. They want Krishna to be happy. They were
So
ready to do.
ultimately, the various all these stories uh, convey one message, Mataji. The intention, the bhava is important than the result.
You see, we don't have to bother about the result. No. Krishna said from the
Yeah.
very beginning in Bhagavadgita not to think about the result. Do your karma. Even in the karma kanda, it is told that way. So here also, now we reached after nectar of devotion. So here also, the ultimate meaning is that only just give importance to your devotional service. Don't think about what is going to happen next. That's it. Let anything happen, but God is there. And again, once you are into devotional service, your falling down will become, it is not that very common. You may not fall down. Even if you fall down, you don't have to do any atonements. You don't have to do any prayashchita. God will automatically take you up if you once again sincerely fall into the main track. This said some to first or second class, I said.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Thank you.
we go to the next one. Externally remains like a neophyte. So we should not puffed up with whatever we are. We are nothing. We are simply the Kanishta Adhikari. Then execute all Shastric injunctions, whatever is expected of us that we have to do. Hearing, chanting, everything. However, within his mind, in his original self-realized position, he serves the Krishna in Vrindavana. So that is in the case of a highly liberated, exalted devotees. An advanced devotee who is inclined to do spontaneous loving service should execute services as a regulative devotee and internally from a realized position. So, this is the position of an advanced devotee. Externally, it appears like he is a regulated devotee. He looks like a sadhana bhakta and he looks like a sadhaka. But internally, he is already a realized soul. He is just following somebody from the eternal world. This thus he performs both externally and internally. Surely nobody will ask you a question from this. Now the next one. Now 17th chapter, Siddha Pranali. Siddha Pranali means the line or list of gurus in one's lineage along with their Siddha Dehas in Radha Krishna's eternal pastimes in Goloka Vrindavana, beginning with the patriarch or founder of one's individual parivara, which means family or branch of the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, like Nityananda Parivara, Advaita Parivara, Gadadhara Parivara, Loganatha Parivara, and Shyamananda. So again, Siddha Pranali means this is the disciplic succession, or you are following who's back, means you are just following somebody. Now that now various Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, it has got Nityananda Parivara. Actually speaking, we all are coming under Nityananda Parivara. So example, in Krishna Leela, uh, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, the eternal transcendental form is Anagamanjari. Anangamanjari, the younger sister of Srimati Radharani. That is in Krishna Leela. In Krishna Leela means in the pastimes of Lord Krishna. Nityananda Prabhu is whom? Nityananda Prabhu is Anangamanjari. She is the youngest sister of Srimati Radharani. Srila Bhakti Vinoda Thakura is Kamala Manjari. In a letter to disciple, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said his Manjari Siddha Deha name in Krishna Leela is Nayanamani Manjari. So try to understand even Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Who is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur?
Spiritual master of Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada.
He is the spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada. So he himself said he has got a Siddha Deha, and that Siddha Deha in Krishna Leela is Nayanamani Manjari. Nayanamani Manjari. So like that, but I'll tell you, even Prabhupada also must be having, but I don't think he had told to anybody, this is my name. He did not say that who is he in the eternal world. All other people, they are somebody in the eternal world. They have come along with Lord Krishna to participate in the Krishna Leela. Krishna Leela means pastimes of Lord Krishna. In brief, Raganuga is a bhakti which follows in the footsteps of Ragatmika Bhaktas. Now this is clear to you?
Yes.
Raganuga is a form of bhakti which follows in the footsteps of Ragatmika Bhaktas. Ragatmika Bhaktas means they are the eternal associates of Lord Krishna who is having direct personal relationship with Lord Krishna in various levels. And if somebody is following them, that is called Raganuga. This Ragatmika Bhakti has two divisions such as Kamarupa and Sambandharupa. Kamarupa means what? Lusty desire, and Sambandharupa means in relationship. Raganuga Bhakti also has two divisions like Kamanuga. Kamanuga means conjugal love, and Sambandhanuga. Some relations are such, they wanted to have their conjugal relationship with Lord Krishna. And some are called a relationship, that is Sambandhanuga. Devotional service in the footsteps of gopis of Vrindavana and queens of Dwaraka is known in conjugal love for Krishna. So, gopis of Vrindavana and queens of Dwaraka, these two people, there is, you can find there is a wedded relationship and unwedded relationship. But these two types of relationships in devotional service is Kamanuga type. Kamanuga is again classified direct and indirect. And we don't have to go into that much details for this particular, I have just noted down. Indirect type one aspires for a direct conjugal relationship with Krishna. In indirect type, devotees who do not wish direct contact with the Supreme Person, but who relish the conjugal loving affairs of the Lord with the gopis. They just want to have the stories of other people having the relationship with Lord Krishna. Such devotees enjoy simply by hearing the activities of the Lord with such gopis. Now, there are two types of Kamanuga or direct conjugal love for Krishna. One is as wife, that is the queens of Dwaraka, and the other one is as a lover, gopis. One second. So, wedded association is called Swakiya and other one is called Parakiya. Swakiya means wedded relationship, queens of Vrindavana, Dwaraka, and unwedded relationship with the gopis is called Parakiya. Parakiya relationship as well as Swakiya. So these are the direct and indirect Kamanuga type of relationship with the Lord.
Mataji, this gopis come under what? Direct or indirect?
Gopis are coming under direct. Even queens are coming under direct only. Two types of direct conjugal service, one as wife, other one as the lover, wedded and unwedded, Parakiya and Swakiya. Is that clear? Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Okay. Now
Yes,
we are seeing the adhikara. Adhikara means what? The qualifications. In order to have these kind of relationship with Lord Krishna, you should have some qualifications. What are the qualifications? The possible, this is possible only with those who are following the regulative principles of devotional service, specifically in the worship of Radha Krishna in the temple. So actually the priests of the temples, they develop this kind of a relationship with the Lord. It emphasizes that this love is not limited to women. Even men can develop such feelings. Even men can develop such sentiments. That is Raganuga. So those who are in direct contact with Lord Krishna will develop such kind of a feelings, irrespective of their men and women. Parakiya or indirect unwedded relationship, Padma Purana says, sages of Dandakaranya. Sages of Dandakaranya. This is which part? This is in Treta Yuga. When Lord Ram went to Dandakaranya, there were so many sages. All of them wanted to embrace Lord Ram. Was allowed. You can have your desire fulfilled in the next life. So next life they became whom?
16,000 wives of Krishna.
16,000 women, and they were captured by Narakasur, isn't it? They kept in the captivity of Narakasur, and nobody was there to marry them. They pleaded to Lord Krishna, and Lord Krishna married all of them, 16,100. And he had 8 principal wives. 8 principal wives to whom he married, and others were just protected by Lord Krishna, but all of them were given the equal status. So we say that Lord Krishna has got 16,108 Ranis. So Parigiya, Padma Purana says the sages of Dandakaranya were attracted to the beauty of Lord Ramchandra and wished to become women to embrace the Lord. They wanted to become women to embrace the Lord. This wish were this one fulfilled in Dwapara Yuga when Krishna advented. These sages were born as gopis, girlfriends of Krishna also. In this way, attain the perfection in spiritual life. Now, I just want to tell you one thing. This is the thing written in Padma Purana. Got it? But in Bhagavata Purana, something else is written. In Bhagavata Purana, it is written they have born as the 16,000 women and they were protected by Naraka. Means they were under the captivity of Narakasur and they were saved by Lord Krishna after fighting with him. Now, Narakasur is also, who is Narakasur? Naraka Chaturdashi. Recently it got over.
He
Many
was
times.
demonic king.
Actually, he is the son of Lord Krishna. Narakasur is supposed to be the king of, son of Lord Krishna only. He was born to Bhumi Devi. During Varaha Avatar, what happened? That story is big. Varaha Avatar, what happened? Lord Krishna has lifted that Bhumi Devi. Then during that time, they had a son, and that son, Bhaumasur, also many times people say, and he was a disciple of Banasur. Then again, he's also called Naragasur also. So this man, he was capturing all the worlds. He was a demon only, and then all these 16,000 people, he attacked various kingdoms and he captured so many princes and all of them were captivated. Later on, to protect them, Lord Krishna fought with him. But there was something lying. Who killed him in the sense, true to speak, Satyabhama killed him. Now, Satyabhama is none other than Bhumi Devi. So there is a story. This story I'll tell you later. Is it clear to you? Have you heard this story?
Yes, Mataji.
So there was a benediction given. Benediction is there was a boon given that you can't say boon. There was a curse given. You will be killed by your mother. So actually, Bhumi Devi wanted her son to be immortal. Lord Krishna will not give such kind of a this one boon to anybody. He said he will be killed by you only. So then naturally, mother will never kill a son, isn't it? So mother, that Bhumi Devi thought now nobody will kill him, but she was forced to kill him because of his atrocities. So that time she incarnated as what? Satyabhama. Satyabhama is the daughter of Satrajit, and Satrajit gave his daughter Satyabhama to Lord Krishna for that Semandagamani, and all those stories are there. Got it? So Satyabhama is supposed to be the proud wife of Lord Krishna, and Satyabhama is none other than Bhumi Devi. Okay, so we will go Swikiya or direct or wedded relationship. Here, one with desire to attain conjugal relationship, who followed Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti, attains the position of Queen of Dwaraka. So those who are into this one Swakiya, they are said to be they followed all this Vaidhi sadhana bhakti. Finally, they became the queens of Dwarika. They got Lord Krishna as their husband. Now, Mahakurma Purana, so many Puranas, so many things are stated. It is stated that the great sages who were the sons of fire gods rigidly follow the regulative principles in their desire to have conjugal relationship with Krishna. In their next lives, they were able to associate with Lord, and all of them got him as their husband. So we have so many ladies in the spiritual world. All of them were once men, and they all wanted to become his wives. Got it? Sambandhanuga or parenthood or friendship. Devotees who are attracted to Krishna as parent or friend should follow the footsteps of Nanda Maharaj or Subala, respectively. Nanda Maharaj is the foster father of Lord Krishna, and Ashoda Maya is the mother, and Subala is a friend. So we can follow anybody, they all are the eternal associates of Lord Krishna. There are two ways to approach. One can try directly to become the father of the Lord, or one can follow the example of Nanda Maharaj and aspire to be Krishna's father.
Mataji, sorry for the interruption. Mataji, the next class, they are going to join Mataji now.
Okay,
Time
okay.
is up.
Okay. Hare Krishna, I will wind up now. One more class I require that I'll be doing it on. Mostly, Mataji, I may require one full class.
Yeah, sure, Mataji. Friday you can take Mataji. I'll confirm you again.
Okay.
Friday we have Bhakti Vaibhav class.
Yeah, Friday we have.
8:30.
Saturday you can
8:30.
club Mataji with our class.
So, Mataji, can we keep it on Saturday then?
Yeah, okay, Mataji. Okay, if nothing is there, okay, fine, Mataji.
What I will
Okay.
do, Prabhuji, if I take for 1 hour on Friday and 1 hour on Saturday, then it will get over. Is that okay? 7 to 8, 8:30
Saturday,
whatever.
Saturday I won't be able to come attend.
See, I will do Friday 1 hour and try to do it, and whatever left out that will be there on Saturday, and somebody will copy and they will just paste it also. Means they will record and paste.
Okay, ma'am.
Hari Bol, today we did up to 17 slide. Now 2 more slides here. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyevacha patidan